two kites the same colors are Daniela's and Brianna Whitebread's from Australia. The blue kite coming up and lining up right now is Lena Kilina dropping down. Everybody's waiting a little bit here, waiting to see what everybody else is going to do. Dropping back. 10 seconds to the start. Really close to that corner I spoke about. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. Elena's really cutting it close. Down to go the kites. Looks like an all clear start. And let's see who won that start. I think Daniela's ahead. Blue kite right behind her is Elena Kilina from Russia. Don't think Julia Damasiewicz from Poland had a great start on her white kite. And I think that's Brianna Whitebread right on top of the white kite from Julia. And let's see who attacks over first here. It'll be interesting. Daniela's up on top. Kites are still steady. Looking back, seeing what's going on. First kite moves over, attacks. Elena follows. Everybody comes back over. Julia attacks over. Pumping up a little bit to get back on the plane. And there's Daniela. And when you see that, when they're leaning back, legs straight out, upper body straight, almost touching the body at the water with their bodies, means there's good conditions out there now. Nice kite speed, current speed 43 kilometers per hour going upwind, nice and steady. Elena seems to be out ahead, but a little bit further downwind. Looks like she's going for the speed, and she's going to have to attack first. I'm not quite sure it's going to be an advantage being out ahead, because she's going to have to make sure she's all clear to make it up to the mark. There's Brianna Whitehead from Australia coming back up. And I think that's Daniela way ahead there with that fly surfer kite coming around. And that would be an incredible lead. Look at that. Nobody even has tacked over yet. And it is Daniela Moroz from the United States. Nice shades on there. Good style, jibing over. She's got about a 25-second lead, and I'm not quite sure how she got there. Look at that, the screen. The rest of the fleet's just rounding the top mark. Daniela's already down below, coming back to for the leeward mark. Looks like Brianna Whitehead of Australia second, followed by Elena Kilina of Russia. And Julia Damasiewicz of Poland didn't have a great start. So way out front, Daniela Moroz, bar goes up, feed switch, kite comes back down again, and she's going for the leeward mark right now. That's at the bottom of the course. Great shot here. She comes around. See how she just pulled that trim strap down? Trimming the kite means she wants to get a little bit more performance out of that. Puts the kite down, comes back upwind. Elena Kilina of Russia seems to be second. It's going to be close, though. Kites go up for her, and also up for Brianna Whitehead from Australia. Really close together this time. They're coming in, battling out for position 2 and 3. Elena Kilina of Russia stays in 2, and Brianna Whitehead from Australia in position 3. Rounding off the field, Julia Damasiewicz of Poland in 4th. And there's Daniela. Look at that board in the back not touching the water, keeping her speed, and just motoring upwind. See how far she is up right now. On the top of the screen, on a port tack. She sees the windward mark. Now a 30-second lead going up, nice and powered up. She has one tack to make. You come back upwind, quick look over the shoulder. That's not easy because you're moving your kite when you do that. She's going to play it safe, probably overstanding the mark a little bit. Kite comes back up again. And boom, over she goes. Back onto the windward mark. Never came off that foil. And that's an art. She's staying focused. And as a reminder, if she wins that race, she's going to go for the gold. Adjusted the strap, coming back downwind. One quick check to see where the competitors are. She's heading back downwind. 45 kilometers speed right now, 46, 47. She's got a gust. She's going to use that to jibe over. Comes back around, and one more of those jibes. You see the head for the finish line. And here she comes. Daniela Moroz, 18-year-old world champion from the United States. In a clear lead. fully powered, styling with her shades, coming to the leeward mark, still fairly focused. She's not going to let up here. I know her. She's a tough competitor, not taking anything for granted. Comes up, beautiful jibe, just textbook with that light wind. Pulls the bar in a little bit, pumps it back up, and another 15 seconds. And she's got looking back to see where the competitors are. Remember what happened yesterday to Bruno from Brazil when he hit that jellyfish. She wants to give herself some room, but that happens to her. Looking back one more time. She's got the finish line in her sights. 44 kilometers per hour. Coming through at a safe speed. Kite still low. Daniela Moroz, United States of America. San Francisco native. I hope her parents can see this now. They'll be proud. And here she goes. And that's for the gold. Daniela Moroz of the United States. Clear favorite. Wins it, but let's see what happens with position 2 and 3. That was a tight race back there. And it looks like Julia Damasiewicz from Poland might have reeled in the competition. Didn't see what happened in the back of the fleet here. We're going to see Julia, and it looks like she somehow snuck in for position number 2. Great racing at the ANOC World Beach Games 2019. There comes Lena Kalinina and Brianna Whitebread from Australia in 4th place. That's unthankful. She was in 3rd for a little while and even in 2nd. So probably something happened then with the maneuvers coming down. So Daniela is used to that. She's used to leading it, but still, you are never used to winning. Never take anything for granted. San Francisco native Daniela Moroz. Parents came over from Czechoslovakia. Vlad, her dad, actually bought her first foil from me back in Rio Vista when she's practicing about 5 years ago. Way to go, Daniela. Here she comes in. Great racing today in light winds. I gotta say it also. Here comes Lena, 3rd place finish for Russia. High five. What a winner, and big hugs from heaven. He's gonna race tomorrow. Had great races today. Carrying your foil up, making sure that does not touch the sand. Mike Zajac would see that, he would not be happy. Foils have to stay out of the water. And there comes Julia Damasiewicz, pulling it off in 2nd place. Way to go, Julia and Team Poland. On her Ozone kite, biggest kite out there, 21 meters.